9:16, we're talking with Andrea Baxter, Smart Cookie, about shopping. During the break, talking about jewelry shopping.
Yes, and how affordable we are about it. We don't spend a lot.
You could look great on a low budget. We'll talk about grocery stores first of all.
Yes.
Actually, that's what our segment is today, shopping strategies at the grocery store. Some of these things I had no idea.
I know, they're pretty good. It's not just real basic stuff like bring a list. We really wanted to show consumers on some smart things that they're not normally conscious about when they go grocery shopping that they can use next time they head out.
Right. Well, some of these are really interesting. Let's start with double your discount.
Yeah, so this is something that I actually really enjoy because I have to admit, I'm not a coupon clipper. I don't collect my flyers. I get a lot of them. I would rather know that if I'm going to a store, I'll choose one where the coupons are up front. So stores like Costco and Superstore are really great about it because their coupons are right there when you enter the store. So they're just easier. They're in your face, and I'm more likely to grab a coupon there because I can see them.
Do you actually still need to bring the coupon to the
Not
checkout?
always, no, because a lot of them will. Well, the individual ones, typically you have to if they're just the individual ones, but if they're in the flyer, they'll typically have the latest flyer at the cash, and they'll just scan it. So if you had any of the products, it'll just automatically come off.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but they use these discounts to get you into the store?
Yeah, they do. Well, stores do take a loss for discounts, but you know, the more they can sell, the better it is, obviously, whether it's a product that they're trying to get off the shelves and get rid of and bring a new allotment in. They will take a cut on that for sure, but it's definitely smarter for the people that aren't coupon clippers to go to the ones where they're there when you walk in, so you're more likely to grab them.
Okay, next up is ditch the shopping cart. This is something I had no idea they were doing.
You know what? I didn't actually, but Angela was doing some research for her Globe article, and it's funny because when it's the mentality of it. If you have a cart, you're more likely going to fill it up with stuff that you don't necessarily need. So know consciously, I'm going in for 4 items. If you can carry it in your arms, even better. If you can't, if you need a basket, take a basket. Don't get a cart just for the convenience of it, because most likely you're going to spend more money and fill it up a bit more. So we always sort of steer on the side of caution. If you're only going to go in for a couple of items, don't get a cart. And if you can carry them in your arm, then even better. Our whole philosophy is get in there, get what you need, and get out.
Just don't drop everything.
Yes, exactly. Ones you can, reasonably carry. If not, grab a little basket, which is easier.
Leave the shopping entourage at home.
Yes. Well, this is another. I've been shopping with my nieces and nephews, and shopping with them is like a gong show because they will grab things, and I want this, and I need that. So we tend to spend about 30 to 38% more with either our partner or children. So if you can, leave them at home. Go with a grocery list if you have certain items that you have to get. But it's that mentality of people wanting to pick up, things off the shelf, and you end up buying more at the end of the day. So it's smarter if you can leave the kids at home. Try if you can.
And it's probably faster and a little more relaxed, too, as opposed to the fight over, no, you can't have that extra box.
Exactly.
Okay, pick the right checkout line. This is something else I didn't know.
Yeah.
There are aisles without magazines and treats?
There is. The customer service aisle is a great one.
Okay.
Because a lot of places like, the London Drugs and stores like that, they will take people in the customer service aisle if it's really busy. But this is another great reason. If you can go in and grab a few items in your arm, you're less likely to grab the magazines and the stuff at the end, because that's the temptation.
Right.
You're standing in line, you're more likely to look at some magazines, and then you might want to buy them, or any food or candy at the aisle as well. So go to ones where there's none of that, or if you can carry the things in your arm, you're less likely to pick it up because you don't have any room.
I'm terrible with the magazines.
I am too.
All right, next, calculate the savings. So bring a calculator.
Yeah, it's common sense. I think it sort of goes hand in hand with the list. A lot of us have calculators on our phones these days, so it's really easy to do. And just add things up so you have a rough idea of how much you're spending at the grocery checkout. Because when you go to sort of the big box stores, you always spend way more than you ever wanted to. So just consciously add them up as you're walking down the aisles. And
you know what? It's probably a good sense of accomplishment to know at the end of the day how much you're saving too. Because we talk about, these earrings are $8.
Yeah.
We are proud of saving money. So if we can do that with groceries as well. Okay, one more thing. I think it's one more thing. Scan the entire shelf.
Yeah, so retailers are great about this. So products will pay more to be in a premium spot on a shelf in a store. So eye level is the most premium. That's often where you'll find the most expensive items. So make sure you scan the whole shelf, top to bottom, basically. Because you'll find the brand name, even generic name, which we certainly recommend, up towards the top or the bottom, whereas in the middle, you're going to find the more expensive brand name items. And that's another tip, too, is go generic. There's a lot of great generic products out there that are just exactly the same as the brand name ones.
The thing is, eye level for size
for most,
2?
average. Well, yeah. You know what I mean,
Not
like
quite.
the first couple middle shelves, but that's where you'll spend the most.
Yeah, for sure. All right, thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
You can find more great money-saving tips at smartcookies.com. All the Smart Cookies information is there. It's a great website.